Ladies and gentlemen, magandang hapon sa ating lahat. India's first and only woman Prime Minister, Indira Gandhi, once said that you cannot shake hands with a clenched fist. And I agree, because peace can only be achieved by working together with open hearts, open minds, and open hands. That's why, when I assumed as the commander of this brigade, I immediately want to put up the peace wall. Siguro kung napansin niyo pagpasok, may we are for peace na wall dyan. Because I want everyone to know that the 2nd Mechanized Infantry Brigade is not just your friend, but also a willing advocate of peace. I want the people to know that we are open to working with everyone in order to attain peace and development. And I am sure that like us, there are many advocates that want to see a peaceful Lanao del Norte. Because as advocates of peace, we are here to commit ourselves in working with others. We are here to declare ourselves as defenders of others. And in line with this, allow me to read a part of the description of our peace wall. And I quote, "With our hands, we will protect cultural integrity. With our hands, we will build a just society. With our hands, we will nurture youth empowerment. With our hands, we will work together towards giving peace a chance. We are for peace, and we believe that peace is in our hands." Ladies and gentlemen, genuine peace can only be attained if our intentions are also genuine, and that we are really willing to work for peace. We must set aside personal differences or personal interests, because the path to peace is not a selfish journey. It is selfless and full of sacrifices. And we must not be afraid. We must open our hands and our hearts to peace, because in the end, peace will be for everyone. During my stint, I have witnessed events that really embody the selflessness of intentions here in my area of responsibility. One is the continuous engagement with the Moro Islamic Liberation Front, and another was the plebiscite last February 6. On the first event, the Army was able to facilitate activities with the MILF. Eventually, the activities expanded to involve different organizations and personalities, such as the PNP and the LGUs, to include the COMELEC. One example is the sports piece. Through this, the government forces and the MILF were able to put behind the traditional notion that each side is an enemy of the other. Together, we were able to transcend beyond borders, and despite our initial differences, we found out that both camps really just want the best for everyone in this area. As I was able to immerse myself deeper in the engagements, I learned that everyone just needs a chance to be able to contribute to peace. And as peace advocates, we must not close doors nor opportunities to be able to contribute to the attainment of peace. Everyone has the potential. Everyone has the capability and the heart. Everyone is qualified to be peace agents. We just have to let them work together with us, the society, and with the people as a whole. On the second event, the plebiscite reflected the coming together of Filipinos despite differences in culture and in religion. The plebiscite shows that together, nothing is impossible as long as everyone will have the chance to act or to speak, then what we want will be attained. And now, the people have spoken. Let us respect their wishes. These two events show that Lanao del Norte has been relentless in their fight for peace. If we can remember, in 2000 and in 2008, the province has experienced the brutality and violence of conflict. Everyone had bear witness to the horrors that our pervasive conflict can bring to the people. Those were the days when the government forces and the MILF has been in pursuit to kill one another. But now, look at us. Together, we have established the foundation of peace in this area. We are not fighting anymore, but is working hand in hand together to bring peace in this province. This is the journey that we want to sustain. And after the plebiscite, we must still continuously work towards reconciliation and unity in order to bring about peace and development. Ladies and gentlemen, we must not forget the wounds of our past. For it is in these wounds that we learn lessons that will guide us in our journey towards peace. It is in these wounds that we can say we really have gone a long way. And to these events, there may be some people who may say that the military should not be involved, especially those units that specializes in combat operations. But I say the military should be involved because military involvement is not just about guns or tanks. Military involvement also means peaceful engagement and collaboration with different kinds of people in order to foster understanding and communication. It is our job as soldiers and protectors of the people to grant you that platform where we can talk and understand one another. It is precisely this platform that will allow us to secure peace and development in this area. For when there is understanding, there will be cooperation. And I believe that this unit, under my leadership, was able to create such platform. We did this through the following. We contributed to the decrease in possession of illegal firearms. Our community support programs in the hinterlands bear fruits that led to the surrender of CTG members and militias. And we were also successful in contributing to the neutralization of different lawless and criminal groups in the area. You may regard these achievements as traditional military accomplishments, but in reality, removing threats and the sources of violence is an important precedence for the creation of a stable and effective platform of communication for everyone. This is our contribution, the slow but steady development of a platform that will allow all people to cooperate, communicate, and together fight the evils that are using religion as a divisive cause that separates people. In my 7 months of leadership in this area, I have learned so many things about the province, the municipalities, about the cultures, about the importance of the youth in fighting terrorism, about the struggle for identity, and about just living every day despite the threat of an existing conflict. And in my 7 months of leadership here, what I will truly keep in my heart is the partnership, the way the Army and this unit was brought closer to the people because of our common goal, and that is to achieve peace and development. I'm also proud to say that even though I am leaving behind valuable agents of peace. During my time, we created more third-party advocates of peace, and they have shared our endeavors in advocacy, and they have shown us the meaning of quality and sustainable peace. I wish that through them, I will continue to serve you better and eventually finally pave the way for the accomplishments of lasting peace in this part of Mindanao. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being part of this unit's dream that one day we will achieve Alanao Norte and Iligan City that is peaceful and happy. Maraming salamat. Mabuhay kayong lahat. Headquarters, 2nd Mechanized Infantry Magbalantay Brigade, Mechanized Infantry Division, Philippine Army, Maria Cristina, Iligan City, dated 20 February 2019. Relinquishment of command. Pursuant to Section 1, General Orders Number 122, Headquarters Mechanized Infantry Division, Philippine Army, dated 19 February 2019, I hereby relinquish command of the 2nd Mechanized Infantry Brigade, Mechanized Infantry Division, Philippine Army, as Brigade Commander, effective 20 February 2019. And I sign. Colonel Enriquez, sir, I am now ready to be relieved.
May we request Colonel Ezra James P. Enriquez, Cavalry General Staff Corps, Philippine Army, the incoming Brigade Commander, to read his assumption order.
Headquarters, 2nd Mechanized Infantry, Magbalantay Brigade, Mechanized Infantry Division, Philippine Army, Cristina, Iligan City. Dated 20 February 2019. Assumption of command. Pursuant to Section 3, Paragraph 2, General Orders Number 122, Headquarters, Mechanized Infantry Division, Philippine Army, dated 19 February 2019, I hereby assume command of 2nd Mechanized Infantry Brigade, Mechanized Infantry Division, Philippine Army as Brigade Commander, effective 20 February 2019, and I sign.
We will now hear a message from our Brigade Commander, Colonel Ezra James P. Enriquez, Cavalry General Staff Corps, Philippine Army, and at the same time to introduce our presiding officer.
Good afternoon to everyone. At the outset, let me greet and acknowledge the presence of our guests. Sir, ulitin ko lang acknowledge because ito yung culture namin dito sa Alanao Norte. So let me first acknowledge the Presiding General and guest of honor of the Change of Command Ceremony, Brigadier General Bismarck, the Upan Sulita, sir. The Acting Commander of the Mechanized Infantry Division, Philippine Army. And to everyone, good afternoon. As I stand here today, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the members of the Board of Generals of the Armed Forces of the Philippines and to the leadership of the Philippine Army for giving me this opportunity to command the 2nd Mechanized Infantry Brigade. I wholeheartedly accept the mantle of leadership of this brigade and the challenges that come with it. I'm very much aware that the mission at hand is not an easy one. Brigadier General Tom Sedano did an excellent job during his stint, and so were the former commanders of the brigade. like Brigadier General Babdaos, Brigadier General William Anunday, who was here last February 1 for a reunion. Lieutenant General Gilbert Gapay, Brigadier General Ricardo Halat, and Colonel Limoso, Albert Limoso. To Lieutenant General Macairo Alberto, the Commanding General, Philippine Army, thank you so much, sir, for your confidence. I will not fail the Philippine Army. With me at the helm, the 2nd Mechanized Infantry Brigade will accomplish its mission. Thank you, sir, for the guidance and the assurance of your support. To Brigadier General Bismarck Suliba, sir, I assure you that your armor unit in Iligan City and Lanao del Norte is in good hands. To Brigadier General Tom Sedano, thank you very much for turning over to me a brigade that is in excellent shape. To the officers, men and women of the 2nd Mechanized Infantry Brigade, together we will accomplish our unit's mission. We will do this through teamwork. We will work together, train together, and fight side by side. We will accomplish our mission with the overarching principles of individual discipline, adherence to law, respect of human rights, and primacy of the peace process. With this, we will be an instrument of peace and development in Iligan City and Lanao del Norte. However, we need partners to accomplish our mission. The Philippine Army needs partners to attain peace and development. Peace and development needs collaborative efforts of all stakeholders. This is a challenge to all of us, from local government units, local government executives, local government agencies, non-government organizations, civil society, and the armed forces. Let us work hand in hand so that together we will attain that elusive peace and progress in this part of Mindanao. This is an interesting time for all of us. Recently, we conducted a generally peaceful BOL plebiscite, and the election fever is now in our midst. From this time on, let us work together for peace and development. On a personal note, I am happy to be back in Iligan City and Lanao del Norte and ready to work and to partner with you again, all the stakeholders. With all of you as my witness, I am Colonel Ezra James P. Enriquez, the new Brigade Commander of the 2nd Mechanized Infantry Brigade. Challenge accepted. In closing, your Army in Lanao and Iligan City will adhere to the armor motto, when we are needed, we will be there and we will do the job the best way we can. Mabuhay ang Army, mabuhay ang armor. Daghang salamat, to God be the glory. Now for a more pleasant task. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce our presiding officer, presiding general, and guest of honor and speaker for today. Our presiding general is currently the acting division commander of Mechanized Infantry Division, Philippine Army. He is a proud member of the Philippine Military Academy class of 1986. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest speaker for today, Brigadier General Bismarck the Upan Suliba, Armed Forces of the Philippines.
Thank you, Stacy. Thank you very much, Colonel Enriquez, for the kind introduction. And may I first greet our two principals this afternoon, Dr. General Sedano. Thank you very much for your accomplishment and for steering the unit to higher heights. And to Colonel Enriquez, who is a balikbayan to the unit, good luck. Gaya sabi ni Colonel Enriquez, unahin ko si Lieutenant General Alfonso Naguda. nandito sa Sakwan, sa table na yun. Siya ang reason, kung kailangan nyo si Governor Pax Moderato, siya ang reason na hanggang ngayon, si Governor Pax ay isang politician at nakaupo as Governor. Dahil nung nanalo si Governor Pax as Governor, doon sa Sultan Kudarat, the first and only Muslim governor governing a Christian-dominated area. Hindi siya makaupo. It is through the effort due to the tanks daw na dala ni Gian Daguda, doon umupo, doon tumakay si Sultan Pax isang Moderato, kaya nakapunta, nakapagpig doon. As governor, so after na siya pa rin ng governor ng Sultan Kudarat. So palakpakan natin si Gian Daguda. If the change of command is significant for the Philippine Army, as well as the commanders involved. For our institution, the event symbolizes a continuing drive for service to the people and for our country. Today, we have witnessed the change of command of the 2nd Mechanized Infantry Brigade, Mechanized Infantry Division, Philippine Army. We would like to extend our appreciation to the outgoing commander, Brigadier General Thomas R. Sedano, Jr., for a while he embraced the challenge of leading the 2nd Mechanized Infantry Brigade and made sure that the unit will continue to deliver to its mandated tasks. Brigadier General Sedano, the command appreciates your dedication in guiding the 2nd Mechanized Infantry Brigade, and I'm sure these characteristics of yours will bring further something to you in your military career. During his term, he personally supervised the various operations such as law enforcement and tactical operations, more so with the strict implementation of policies and regulations in order to maintain the peace and order in the area of operation. The unit exerted efforts in maintaining the mission of the Mechanized Division and the Philippine Army as a whole, taking advantage of the peaceful environment land of the Norte to encourage the stakeholders. With this, the unit established good rapport with the masses. Through interagency convergence, the real essence was being felt by the community. These are just some of the numerous accomplishments of the 2nd Mechanized Infantry Brigade under the steam of General Sedano. He did not only show a consistent level of commitment, which has brought the unit to greater heights, but also became the example and model to the men and women of the 2nd Mechanized Infantry Brigade to excellently perform their respective tasks. It is an indication that he is indeed a leader of influence. General Sedano, on behalf of Team Armor, I thank you for the leadership and the remarkable service in leading the 2nd Mechanized Infantry Brigade, the Mechanized Division. As you step up to higher posts, I look forward to your commitment as you carry on the remarkable performance that you have displayed. At this point, let us welcome the new commander, the person of Colonel Enriquez. I am sure that Colonel Enriquez's leadership and competency will be able to carry on the duties and responsibilities as brigade commander of the unit. Colonel Enriquez, I count on your extraordinary efforts and commitment to sustain the sound implementation of our policies as the new commander of the 2nd Mech. I expect nothing but the best from you. In return, the Mech Division and the rest of us will stand behind you as you strive to fulfill your duties as commander of the unit. I assure you that officers and personnel of 2nd Mechanized Brigade and the Mechanized Infantry Division will work hand in hand with you toward the accomplishment of your given mission. To all the men and women of the brigade who are present, the command will continue to count on you for your dedicated service and commitment towards genuine transformation of our organization. Again, we thank General Sedano for his service as commander of the 2nd Mechanized Infantry Brigade and congratulate Colonel Enriquez on his new designation as commander of the unit. Mabuhay ang 2nd Mechanized Infantry Brigade. Mabuhay ang Team Armor. Mabuhay tayong lahat. And before I end, may I just say a piece na palaging sinasabi ni Governor Fox is Mandarako. Sabi niya, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Thank you very much.